Hello, everyone, and welcome to the channel. We are the Hologrumps. I'm Liam,
And I'm Column.
and we're here today to review the latest episode of Westworld, Season 3, Episode 4, titled The Mother of Exiles. But before we start, I believe we have a disclaimer, don't we, Colin?
Yes, we quit. We're done. I've given up on this show. I didn't even watch this episode. That's how little I care.
Yeah, I kind of put Colin off the episode, so spoilers, everyone. We hate this show. If you enjoy what you see here, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll comment below, but we won't be doing any more Westworld.
Oh, and if you
Or
don't like what you see here, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button. Maybe you'll hit the like button. Because, let's be honest, misery loves company.
So, this episode opens up with the man in black, and he's mad, and he's smashing the place up. Uh-oh, but Hale shows up, and she's smug, and she's bad. And then we have our opening scene. Okay, so then the aspect ratio changes. Oh, I wonder what this could mean. And we get Bernard and Dolores. And I snoozed off for all of this scene. Bernard sees some dual rockets landing and one taking off. But the visuals in this show are still stunning. They're still brave. They're still great. So if you like that type of stuff, then this show might still be for you. Like, it still has great set pieces and whatnot. So the main premise of this show is Bernard, Stubbs, Dolores, and more Dolores.
What? Hang on, Liam. You've lost me. Dolores, and more Dolores.
Oh, I forgot, Colin. Spoiler. All of the other hosts that we were wondering who they are Dolores.
What?
Just loads and loads of Dolores. Yeah.
Hang on. No, no, just hang on a minute. You can't just gloss over that. That's ridiculous. That is subverting expectations by ruining a show. That's going, well, it wasn't actually Teddy. It was the person you were talking about. The one person she could trust is herself.
And I know people will say, oh, well, guys, just because they didn't do what your theories were means that it's a bad show. Well, see, the thing about the Dolores theory is I never would have imagined it because it is such a terrible idea. Because Dolores is a dreadful character. She is terrible. And the less Evan Rachel Wood evoked in this show, the better.
I suppose the one thing to be thankful of is it's not just a load of her. It is actually different actors playing.
It is different actors, yes. Playing Dolores, playing other people. But yes, experts say this is the one thing they didn't want to happen. But anyway, so Colin, do you remember the episode where they go to Free Cloud in Star Trek?
Ah, yes, where they see
Free Cloud
Quarks and
Quark's bar.
Mr. Mott, and yes, I do.
Yes, this is the Free Cloud episode, and they all have to play dress up and go to this club and Bernard and Stubbs.
Hang on a minute, is there a sinister French accent?
Sadly not. I feel like the show is having kind of an identity crisis. It's like, oh, will this still sell the show? But anyway, so they go to Free Cloud because Bernard and Stubbs are trying to capture Liam, not to be confused with this shrub sitting here reviewing this show. They're trying to capture Dolores' ex-boyfriend, Liam. But oh no, Dolores is also trying to capture his identity and his money. But so that's why his angry Scotsman friend, guard person, that's why she replaced him. Because he gets Liam's hash key, which Dolores then uses with Jesse from Breaking Bad to Caleb to break into some bank. So that they inject some blood into Jesse, and that means that he can go up and scan his way into this bank. So they scan his fingerprint, but in the future, they don't have photo identification, so they just take his word for it, even though the woman in the bank wants extra verification that it's okay to transfer all of Liam's money into, I don't know, I'm going to say Dolores' account. But she's still suspicious of him, but never checks photo identification, just checks the same lame excuse of a identification they used to get into the bank in the first place.
I'm going to stop you there, Liam, because you've already lost me. I don't care about this episode at all. Not in the slightest. It sounds like, from what you're describing, it just sounds boring.
Yeah, but I'm trying to make it fun, Colin. I'm trying to add a bit of levity to this nihilistic, grim, bleak
Put some
world.
cowboys in it. That'll make it fun. That'll make it more Western.
No. I miss the cowboys.
World. Why is it called Westworld? Why? It's not Westworld. It's dystopian world.
Well, they do make references to the game still that the Man in Black's on the lookout for, on the hunt for. Yes, the Man in Black spent the whole episode being smugly condescended to by Hale / Dolores, and then just ends up in a mental asylum at the end and gets a vision of Dolores.
Why
The
didn't this show work? Why didn't this episode work, Liam? Just for anyone wondering, because I could cut out all of this and summarize it in one sentence. What would it be?
I'm sure there are people out there that still enjoy this show, and this is why we're not going to review it anymore, okay? Because we're not closely connected to this series like we were with Star Trek Picard, like the Star Trek universe. We don't care. We thought it could be a bit of fun.
I really don't. The second I got those voice messages from Liam about how boring it was, how terrible it was, I was out. I was procrastinating watching the show until the last second. And
it is basically just a series of Maeve and Dolores walking around like this.
I'm the spy.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that's what you're into. Two overpowered people after each other. I mean, it's like
Batman versus Superman without...
That's exactly what I was thinking about, but I didn't want to say it. But yeah.
We didn't want to give them credit.
Yeah,
it's more like Superman versus Superman.
Man of Steel, I suppose.
Yeah.
One of them's gonna have to make
we'll have to close it out there because I can't do any more of this. If you like what you see, if you enjoy what you saw, remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Even if you didn't like what we were saying, sure, we always love a bit of discussion as well. Because we're done with the show anyway, so you may as well voice your opinions to us because we're not going to get back to it. Or at least we're not going to admit that we watched it any more than this. So, for the Hologrumps, I've been Colum.
And I've been Liam.
And remember, as always, existence is futile.